So you've watched Stella Women's Academy, you've watched Apate, you've watched Gunslinger Girl, and you're thinking to yourself, yeah, I could really get into this, but I don't know where to start. Taskforce M.O.E. is here to help. Intro to Airsoft is a video series focused on introducing people to Airsoft. We'll be talking about safety, concepts, equipment, tactics, and everything in between. Our hope is to bring more people into Airsoft, grow the community, and of course teach people a thing or two. And with that, enjoy the video. What's up, folks? This is Time Enforcer Anubis, aka Yandere, actual leader of Taskforce M.O.E.'s Yandere team, and this is Intro to Airsoft. Now I've got a bunch of equipment all around me, and right now I'm going to go over some of the safety equipment and some of the more less safety, more comfort equipment that's used in Airsoft. Now the first thing I got here is eye protection. Always want to wear eye protection in Airsoft. These things are coming at you at 350, 400, 500 feet per second, and they will do some permanent damage to your eye if they hit it. So you always want to get some kind of eye protection. You want full seal goggles. You can get the ones that are just like glasses right around your eye like this. You can get some of these. I wear glasses, so I gotta get the real big goggles that fit my glasses inside. In addition to eye protection, you also have something like this, which is just a mask. Usually paintball masks will work just as well, but masks work, goggles work, anything that'll protect your eye. Some fields require a full mask, like the field I will go into for Operation Red Dawn in a couple days. They're paintball fields, so they require the full mask. Some fields do, others don't. Depends on when you're playing, and depends on what you want to wear personally. The next thing I have right now is called a barrel cover. Some people call it a barrel condom. Some fields require these. What happens is you put it over the barrel of your gun while you're in the staging area or while you're otherwise not in play. And what that does is, I've got a airsoft gun right here I can test it out on. It's actually reinforced right here in the front here. So say it's an accidental discharge, someone pulls the trigger and the gun fires. It's going to catch the BB, and you won't have a stray BB going that can ricochet off something, hurt someone, damage something that's not supposed to be damaged, possibly injure someone who might not be wearing eye protection because you're not playing. So other than eye protection and the barrel cover, we have is a Shimog. What this is basically a scarf. This is not so much a safety thing as it is more of a comfort thing. You can put around your neck, you can put around your entire lower half of your face here, you can put it on your head. It's multi-purpose, and I can do a video later about how to actually tie one of these so it stays, but generally speaking, a lot of the time you'll see people wrap Shimogs around their necks, and that's because it really sucks to get shot in the neck, and while it's not going to really injure you permanently, it hurts, and it's not fun. So Shimog, you might want to get one, might not, maybe, I don't know. In addition to this Shimog, we have like the full face mask. Is a neoprene winter mask that I have. I'm gonna put it on real quick. It's something like this. Like, it just goes over your entire face, really protects your face from getting too injured. This also has things that extend down to protect your neck as well. But Wu-Tang Clan protect your neck. But The downside is it's really hot in there because it's made of full neoprene. So it really just holds the heat inside your head, which is good in the winter if you're playing in winter. But if you're playing in late spring, summer, early fall, that might not be as good for you. Now, next thing I have right now is elbow pads, knee pads. Not really a necessity, but a lot of time you're going to be on your knees, down on your elbows. That can get really uncomfortable for a while, especially if you're on hard dirt or gravel or actual rocks or in an indoor field. So you got your knee pads, elbow pads. And next up, last but not least, we have the helmet. This is my personal helmet. It's based off of the PASGT, and it's got a bunch of attachments to it. But basically, it's just a helmet. Protects your head. Once again, while it's not going to do any permanent damage to you, getting shot in the head hurts. So, helmet. You can see that. You also able to put some attachments on it. Like I got the GoPro mount right here. I got another helmet cam here, and I've got the M.O.E tactical cat ears here with a light in one of them. So it's part of it is aesthetic, part of it is protection. So helmets I like them. I like wearing a helmet. It's really nice. It completes the look, and it keeps me from getting shot on the dome here. Anyway, that's it for safety equipment. As far as safety ideas, some concepts you want to follow as far as airsoft gun safety goes, what you want to do is you want to keep your airsoft guns out of the public eye, because especially in today's world and today's society, you don't want to scare people. You don't want to have walking around with guns. You don't want to play airsoft in public view. You don't want to play airsoft in places where you're not sanctioned to play. You don't want to play in like a public park or just out in the woods or in someone's backyard that you don't have express permission to play in. You don't want to transport your airsoft guns just out in the open. You want to always have it inside some kind of case and in the trunk of the car. And all this is really important because just last week or a couple weeks ago, we had a 13-year-old out in California get shot and killed by the police because he had his airsoft gun out with him, and they thought it was a real gun, and they just shot because the police will treat it like a real gun if they think it's a real gun. Also, one thing you want to do is you want to remember this right here. This is the Blaze Orange Tip. It is a federal law that if a gun's to be sold, if a toy gun is to be sold, and it's not like neon or if it's not obviously a toy gun at very first glance, it has to have this orange tip. Keep this orange tip on. I don't care about milsim, realism, whatever. Keep this thing on. Some of them screw off. Keep it on. Doesn't matter. Anything to keep people from thinking that it's a real gun and thinking that you're a threat. In any case, that's it for this edition of Intro to Airsoft, and I'll see you next time. Stay frosty.